Yu-Gi-Oh 101 card review. Here to review a card that is coming in Clash of Rebellions, April 25th OCG, August 7th TCG. What we're looking at is Bird of Paradise Lost. There's a Dark Worm Tuner effect monster, level 8 attack, 2700 defense, 1500. Description: this card gains 100 attack and defense for each tuner monster in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can send one tuner monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls. Take control of that target until the end phase. So not only is it a tuner, but it's a tuner that's a level 8. So that can make it difficult. So that in itself can make it difficult to use. Secondly, it gains attack and defense based on the amount of tuners in your graveyard. So it's a tuner that feeds off of tuners. It's pretty much it's a cannibal. I would say that it's a cannibal in a sense. Everybody's a tuner, and he just feeds off of the other tuners. Give me your essence, make me stronger. I will devour you. Anyway, it's a helpful card because not only that, but it has like a brain control like effect, and there's no restrictions on if the monster is able to attack or not. I guess the whole idea is for you to get a lower level monster that your opponent has, and you know, and then do a synchro summon with that monster because I can't see anybody doing any like high level, or like using another higher level monster to synchro summon with this thing. You know, I guess if they had like a level 8 on their side, then yeah, you'll be able to exceed with it because there's no restrictions on that. But yeah, I would guess that the idea is to get lower level monsters. That way, you don't have to worry about having any issues with synchro summoning. Because the whole idea is obviously you don't want your opponent to get their card back on their side of the field, and the only way for it to do that is if it remains on the field during the end phase. But if you get rid of it, or if you use it for an exceed summon, or a synchro summon, or a fusion summon, or whatever the case may be, you know, if it's no longer face up on your side of the field during the end phase, then they can't get it back. So the whole idea when it comes to using this monster's effect is to use the monster right away so that your opponent doesn't get the card back. The whole point is for them to lose a monster and for them to keep that monster lost. So and it's just looking like pretty much is looking more so like a beat stick than a tuner. It's looking like a beat stick that steals monster. Basically, this is I was gonna say that this is like a Goyo Guardian in a sense. The only difference is that you don't have to send the monsters from the graveyard. You know that you don't have to get the monster from the graveyard and put it on your side of the field, and the monster is in a position where it can attack right away. So without having to do anything extra. So you know, you have Chao Feng, Legend of the Young Zing that can search it out. Uh, can't think of anything else that can search this out. I'm probably just missing something because I don't really play like worm-based builds like that. So I really can't tell you what else would work good with it. Hey, at least I'm honest. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I would say like Level Eater would probably be something you would use with it, even though people don't really use Level Eater like that. I mean, that way you can get like a level 8 out. Level Eater, it reduces the level of one monster on your side of the field and it special summons itself from the graveyard. Level Eater being level 1, you use Level Eater's effect on this, turn it into a level 7, special summon Level Eater, and then you can synchro summon into a level 8. So that can be an idea right there. An idea right there. So that's all I got. The link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I will see you for the next card review.